Hey there, my name is Chris, and for the Chainlink 2021 hackathon, I put together an app called HomeFi. Now, traditionally, refinances and home equity lines of credit are a very centralized and bank-driven process, and I wanted to see if I could use Chainlink and some other external services to manage this process instead. Now, to use HomeFi, all I need to do is authenticate with my Ethereum wallet. In this case, I have MetaMask going, and I have the ability to create a new listing based on a property I own. If I click Create Listing, I'm taken to this page where I can specify different parameters about that property and what sort of money I'm looking to raise. You, as the owner, are still the primary stakeholder of the property. And so let's just say I want to do 5. I want to say each person, there can be 10 different participants and 1 ETH each for each percent, or for each half percent. If I click Next, I'm taken to this next page where I would need to upload a deed or some other evidence showing that I own this property. If I click Done, I also need to sign this. So I could just put some signature here and confirm the listing. Now, as I'm confirming the listing, a bunch of operations are taking place behind the scenes. In particular, it's creating an IPFS directory for that home. It's initiating a smart contract deployment that represents the particular property that I am listing. So if I just click confirm, the contract will go through, and you can see here a number of things are created. I'm going to step through a few of them. So first of all, we have the contract itself, and I'll show you what that looks like in a minute. We have the IPFS folder, and then we have the NFT, which is created via NFT port to represent this particular transaction taking place. So let's look at the IPFS folder. So we see the deed, the signature, and a stream file. The deed itself is exactly what I just uploaded previously. And this is just some sample, but this could be the actual deed of the property, and the signature that I signed when I went through the agreement. The contract itself is created as well. And actually, I'm going to go ahead and open that in Remix to show you how that works. So in Remix here, I have the contract already loaded and compiled. If I select that, if I paste that address that I just created, I can actually read it and see the different functions on that contract that I could invoke. But before we can do anything, we should send some link to that particular contract as the owner. So I'm just going to go ahead and send one link to that. Confirm. And then once that's settled, the contract will have funds to be able to make API calls. Now, Chainlink is used to set properties based on data that comes back from the geocode API. So if I wanted to confirm the latitude of the property, I could simply confirm that location from Remix, but in the future this could be automated. Click confirm, and then that should trigger a request property data call, which goes out to this API, gets the transaction, and then returns and sets it back on the contract. Lastly, after every property is created, we create a listing for that in the main marketplace. And so these are all just previous addresses that I've tested with, but this could be a live listing with real images of all the properties that exist on the platform. This is all backed by Moralis in terms of the tech. If you want to see the code, it's all available on GitHub. I encourage you to check it out, and thanks for your time.